against good defenses is
along with Derek Jones Jr., two players who bring a defensive presence and toughness to a team that desperately needs it.
Here's Anthony Davis, and buries his first jump shot. Davis missed last night's game. Lakers won that one big over the Minnesota Timberwolves, 121-97. Staples Center saw a couple of massive blowouts yesterday, that 51-point rout by the Mavericks over the Clippers, and then the Lakers later in the day yesterday, a 35-point win over Minnesota as LeBron cashes in early. And a great start for Los Angeles.
Point percentage, opponents' three-pointers made, and opponents' three-pointers attempted. So they have to get better guarding that three-point line, and that's been a concerted effort for this ball club.
Jones guarding LeBron James, and he buries a tough. Was a terrific game. Went to overtime. Portland put up 128 as LeBron his first miss. Nurkic clears it away.
And one thing defensively against LA, you have to get back in transition. They're so good as Lillard knocks down a three-pointer from the top of the key, but transition defense against the Lakers is a must. Make them try to score against you in your half-court sets.
Touch pass, LeBron, the extra pass. Damian Lillard turns the corner, got Gasol on him, and LeBron, excellent defense. Jump the lane, up ahead in transition. Bad pass, Caldwell Pope couldn't handle it. Turnover Lakers. And now look at LeBron just take it away from McCollum, and LeBron will throw it down. And now Dennis Schroeder able to disrupt that. Shot clock down to 3, got to go quick. McCollum fires. And can't get the bounce. He's missed his first 2. Lakers always looking for opportunities to push it, especially against the Blazers. We saw a lot of that in their first-round matchup last year. And another three-pointer is down. Kentavious.
And if you notice early, BA, Portland is not sending multiple people to the offensive glass. They know that they have to get back in transition as Nurkic has it.
And that's in overtime. And now the nightcap here. Center court will be with you just about every week. Another 3-ball from Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 3 for 3 from behind the arc. He's got a quick 9 here in this first quarter.
Right now the defense of Portland has to get tougher, and their offense needs to be more efficient. But right now the Lakers getting whatever they want on the offensive end. Just too easy.
Here's Davis now. Rattles in and out. It's an 11-2 Laker run.
And that bench was so crucial to them last year. And like you said, they got better. Harrell and Schroeder. Oh, Schroeder, man, that two right there against the Mavs, they were unstoppable. As Gary Trent Jr. knocks down a corner 3. And hungry that they're bringing to the table, that hunger is really going to help them during this season.
Rodney Hood unable to hit. Here's Kuzma, finds Schroeder. Gary Trent Jr., an excellent defender. No Carmelo Anthony tonight for the Blazers. Could open up some time for Gary Trent Jr. Grant, what we saw in the bubble last year, Trent looked like he was going to be an impact player, but that rotation for Terry Stotts is pretty deep right now, and Trent's going to make sure he gets his as he knocks down his second. Well, it's an 11-0 Blazers run. They can add to it here. Trent did not score in just 6 minutes against Houston on Saturday night. Covington will size one up. Back iron right to Schroeder. Long pass up ahead. Matthews running the floor. Count the basket.
It's the way Rodney Hood coming back from injury last year. But in this sort of condensed season, having depth is going to be so crucial as you try to get to the finish line.
Get in his Canner back as well. Nice pass as Montrezl Harrell found a little space inside. Excellent look that time. Harrell's on the board for the first time. Markieff Morris part of this excellent bench now. Here's Lillard on the attack. Finds the open man. Derek Jones Jr. No, and it bounces up.
Coming over from the baseline. The rotation wasn't quite right there for the Trailblazers, but Harrell, his energy is just contagious. And he's a guy who's going to shoot a lot of perimeter shots, but he manages to get open. He has great touch and great strength inside to finish.
LeBron back on the floor. Final stretch of this first quarter. Lakers jumped out to a fast start. Blazers on a run now. There's Kanter with a rebound. Right now, Damian Lillard leading the Blazers with 6 points. He gives it up. Kanter, excellent offensively. Can't connect there. Kanter gets it back. Now Jones inside. Gives it to Kanter, who finishes. Boy, Jones on those pogo sticks, Grant.
Yes, indeed. And having Kanter in there, we know he can score and rebound. Nice presence for them off the bench.
LeBron barrels into Derrick Jones Jr. Count that. That'll be a block. LeBron's got 12. He's missed only once thus far. Coming to the end of this first quarter. Here's Rodney Hood. LeBron's on him. And Hood somehow able to get it back. Kanter trying to foul. Doesn't need to. Gets the friendly bounce. Rodney Hood scores it for the Blazers. And it's a 5-point game. Trent dogging Kyle Kuzma. You see Derrick Jones Jr. on LeBron. It's one thing about Jones. He is not afraid to take the best offensive option. Kuzma, he'll fire. Oh, right at the end of the shot clock. Kyle Kuzma delivers a 3-ball.